Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Sandra. 大家好，你们好吗？ Last but not least, 欢迎 Welcome to Community Mandarin today. Today we're gonna be here for about 10 minutes, and then we're gonna learn a little bit about 天气 weather. So, as the title suggests, today our topic would be about weather. I know, right? It took me about 8 months to get there, but finally we're here. Okay, so I believe we've dipped a little bit into how to at least say the word weather, 天气. So today, let's start from there. We're gonna kind of review what we've been talking about a little bit, and we're gonna get into a little bit more. So today, our goal is to hopefully after today's community Mandarin, you will be able to watch Mandarin version of a weather forecast and then understand what's happening. All right. So let's refresh our memories. Weather, the word weather. It is, if you don't remember, it is 天气 weather 天气请跟我读天气 天 we've learned it means sky, right? Or a day, we say 天 Qi, actually, it means air or any kind of gas. So when we put the two words together, it means we're talking about like the general terms of how the air and sky, how what's happening up there. So 天气 means weather. And then last time we talked about it, we also talk about like the most common question when it comes to weather, like how's the weather today? Like, is the weather today good? So how do we say that? This is not new, but let's look at it again. So if we look at this conversation, A was asking, 今天的天气好吗? I put there is something you can leave out if you want to. So, because let's look at this structurally. So if we say 今天的天气好吗? Our subject is 今天的天气 today's weather. So if we are looking at it without the, so it could be today, how is the weather? 今天天气好吗? Structurally, it's a little bit different, but both way goes. So if A was asking, 今天天气好吗? So of course the go-to answer, the easiest answer, the answer that you haven't learned a lot of Mandarin words could be 好 or 不好, right? Okay, but what if you wanna talk about weather a little bit more, because that's I would say that's one of the most common icebreakers between people. Either we talk about the weather, or we talk about have you eaten, or we talk about like how are you feeling today, right? Okay, so 今天的天气好吗? If we want to be a little bit more specific, like how do we describe every kind of weather? First, let's look at this. If you want to ask people about a more specific way to ask people about, hey, what's the weather like today? We can say 今天的 either keep the the or ditch the the. It's your preference. 今天的天气怎么样? 怎么 we've learned means how. And actually we've learned 怎么样. Yang means a look, appearance. So when we put 怎么样 together, it's basically like how is it like? What does it look? So the whole question would be like, how's today's weather like? What does today's weather look like? So to answer this question, to specify what kind of weather are we having, let's look at the terms we're mainly here to learn today. So first one, let's 请跟我读, read after me. 晴天晴天晴天 means sunny. Next one, 多云多云多云 means cloudy. 多云 actually is a word we've respectively learned. 多 means many, a lot. 云 means cloud. So literally it is a lot of cloud. Okay, and next step we have 阴天. 阴天. 阴天 is the next level dingy up to 多云. I don't know if it overcast is word. It's like the accurate term for that, but all we can say it as a gloomy day. Like it's darker than 多云, so it's 阴天 means your sky is gray, but it's not raining yet. Okay, and next up, what if it is raining? We say 下雨. 下雨. You might not be very unfamiliar with the word 下. 下 means down. Over here, it kind of serves as a verb, so it means rain is coming down. Okay, similarly, we have 下雪. Next one, 下雪. 下雪 means snowy. So 雪 here, the similar, it serves a similar term as 雨. 雨 actually is a noun, means rain. So 雪 over here, it means snow. It's a noun as well. So it's basically means snow is coming down. So 下雪, it turns it into an adjective, means snowy. Snowy. And last one, 刮风. 刮风. 刮风 means windy. Means, yeah, windy. Okay, so that I think would be some of the common like weather conditions you would see on a weather forecast. I could be like missing something. If you think I did, please leave a comment down below, and then I am happy to make add up to this list. But so far, let's for the time being, let's look at this list. So we have 晴天 sunny, 多云 cloudy. We have 阴天 overcast, and 下雨 rainy, 下雪 snowy, and 刮风 windy. Okay, so since we're talking about 下雪 or 下雨 rainy, 下雪 cloud, sorry, snowy. So how do we categorize if it's a light shower or it's pouring down rain? How do we differentiate if it's a light dust of snow or it's a snowstorm, like apocalyptic snowstorm? So okay, so the easy way to do it, why you do not want to learn like too deeply into the language, could be do this the easy way. We have our word 小 small, 中 medium, and 大 big, large. We can pair them up with the word 雨 rain or 雪 snow. So we would have 小雨, it'll be a very light rain, and 中雨, as you can guess, it'll be rain. It's not a light shower, but it's not horribly big. And then we have 大雨, it's a big rainstorm. So similarly, we have 小雪, a light snow, 中雪, a medium-sized snow. It doesn't sound right in English, but you know what I mean. And 大雪means it's a heavy snowfall day. 大雪, okay. So that's like a very easy way for beginners, like beginning learners, to understand what is going on with the weather condition. And that's the grammatically correct way as well. And you would probably hear it on any, like, say, CCTV or the Chinese news outlet, the weather forecast part section. Yes. Okay. Next up, let me introduce a verb that is actually would be playing a very important part if you truly want to listen to a Mandarin weather forecast. It is the verb 转. 转. 转 is a verb. It means to turn. But 转 is also specifically in this case to be used to connect to two weather conditions, because sometimes we don't go a day like it's all sunny, right? Or we don't go a day it's all raining all day. The weather conditions change during the day. So if we're, if any news anchor or weatherman are reporting, okay, the weather condition change during the day 转 is the word they use. So let's look at these three examples. First one, we have 晴转多云. We've learned 晴 from 晴天 means sunny. 多云 means cloudy. So as you can guess, 晴转多云 means the weather today would be turning from sunny and then to cloudy. Like, say, in the morning sunny and then in the afternoon it turns into cloudy. So similarly, we have 多云转阴. It's a cloudy day turning to a more gloomy day. Or 阴转小雨. It's a gloomy day in the morning and then maybe like in the afternoon it turns into a light rain, light shower. Yes? Okay. So that's 转 is a verb that once you know what it means, it'll be very helpful if you're listening to a Mandarin version of weather forecast. So you want to know why is that word there. Okay, it means the weather condition changes during the day. Okay. And last but not least, so usually when we're talking about weather, what do? Usually, I've never personally see two people like get together and then they were saying, oh, what a nice day, and then the conversation carries on for more than 10 minutes. Usually I would see, most likely, is if it's not the case with you, then maybe it's just me, but usually I see people get together mainly to complain about weather. So let's learn I would say very very useful structure that if you want to complain about weather or anything, literally anything. Okay. So it is the 太了 structure. 太了 structure. So 太了, we stick an adjective in between. It means to that adjective. So, okay, the first of my mind, if we say 太好了, that means too great. But it just basically means great, like awesome, fantastic. So the same go with the four adjectives I'm about to introduce to you, two of which we've already learned, but they're about weathers. The first one we have 热. 热 means hot. 热. Next one we have 冷. 冷. 冷 means cold. The third one we have 潮湿. 潮湿. 潮湿 means wet. And last but not least, we have 干燥. 干燥. 干燥 is an adjective as well. It means dry. Okay, so if you want to complain about, oh, today is such a hot day, it's too hot, it's too warm, I'm burning alive. So you can say 太热了. It's too hot. 太热了. And then if you want to say, oh, today's freezing cold, I feel my toes are falling off. 太冷了. 太冷了. It's too cold. It's too cold. I can't handle it. And if you feel like, oh, it's so, damp and wet, you just feel like my hair is, you're blowing up the size of a, I don't know, nuclear cloud or something. You can say, 太潮湿了. It's too damp and sticky. We've all been through that kind of weather, right? It's too damp and sticky. 太潮湿了. 太潮湿了. It literally means it's too wet, but it can mean the weather is too damp and sticky. Okay, and the last one, 太干燥了. The weather is too dry. That's my major concern ever since I moved to America. Like, it's too dry. 太干燥了. Yeah, I feel like I've aged like a million years since I've moved here. So, okay, so 太了 is a very I would say very useful structure if you want to complain about something, and specifically if you want to complain about weather, relate to other people who likes to complain about weather, and then you have these four adjectives for you to choose. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. Hopefully it's helpful. And let me know if there's anything else you think you want to hear to be added into, like when we're talking about weather, 天气. Okay, so we will see you next Monday. But before we say goodbye, before we 说再见, as always, I encourage you guys to visit Rola's website. Wait, it's not coming. What? Oh, it's coming. Okay. I encourage you guys to visit Rola's website as well as our YouTube channel. I'll see you next time. 再见。